Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to add a button to your new Unibody Macbook Pro trackpad. When I first got the new Unibody Macbook Pro, I was a little disappointed that it didn't have a button. I felt like my thumb being on here was distracting the computer from my index finger gestures, and I would get accidental clicks and it would get stuck. So I looked it up online and I found a quick and easy tutorial on how to turn an old DVD case into a button, and I've been using it for a while and it works really well. I just recently took it off and figured I would make a new one and show people how to make it because I get asked about it all the time. So you're going to start out, you need a pencil and a piece of paper, and basically what you want to do is you want to shade in using the pencil where your trackpad border is. So, don't have to be very specific on where you put the paper, just kind of hold it in one spot, and you want to get a good amount because you're not really sure how much of a button you want at first. So in the end you wind up with something like that, and as you can see it goes around the border. There's a darker line around the edge that kind of shows where the trackpad is. So then from there you're gonna cut it out with a scissor. You want to kind of do the best job you can cutting it out because this shape is going to directly transfer onto the DVD case. So if you do a crappy job, then your button's going to look crappy and then you're going to have to just redo it. The corners I have found are the hardest part. Getting the corners to look right is the hardest part. Now we've got what could be our button. So you're going to want to kind of put it on there, see how it works, see how it fits. Mine's a little big on one side, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off of it. So that looks like about a good size. I'm not going to want to make mine this large. I'd like to make it considerably smaller. This is the button that I was using before. I took it off just to make an example, so I'm going to use that one as a template. It's about 2 centimeters, or about 7/8 of an inch from the bottom to the top. Okay, so now you've got your button template. Put it on your keyboard, on your trackpad. You can see where it's going to sit. I like the size of that one, so I'm going to go with that. So now it's time to take your DVD case. This is just a normal DVD case. I like it because the kind of black plastic has a matte look to it, and it matches the keys and the black bezel in the back, and it just looks nice. So first thing you can do is cut the plastic off of it. I mean, you don't have to cut the plastic off of it. I did just to make my life easier. But if you plan on trying to reuse the case after you're done, I would recommend not cutting the plastic off because it'd be a pain in the butt to get back on. So it looks like it fits over here underneath where the CD part was, just barely. So I'm going to go ahead and use that side. So just take a sharp knife and make a couple of passes on the bottom. You don't want to try and get it all in one cut just because you'll mess it up. Just take your time. Cut it a couple times, eventually the knife will go through. So cut this piece off completely. So now we've got that, throw that in the garbage, and now we've got a nice flat edge that's not raised up at all. So now we take our piece of paper, put some tape on it again, put some tape on it just so you can tape it down. And you're going to want to try and line up the edge, the top edge of the button as best you can with the edge that you just cut. Take your pencil and just trace it. The rough side, the outside of the DVD case is pretty rough, so usually it'll pick up pencil marks and you should be able to see your lines once you take away your paper. So now that you've got that line, you can take this off and you can see now I've got the button traced out. So now I'm just going to go and cut it with a scissor. So now we've got our kind of general shape cut, and we can try it out and see how it fits. And mine's not really looking too great. It's a little wide on the side, so here's where you kind of have to fine tune it. Take like a nail file or emery board and just kind of sand it, smooth it out, and that's the best way to really get the corners nice and round. Edge, a little sliver. Put it back on there. There we go. So this fits and it's pretty straight. So last step is to just attach it to your computer. For that we use double stick tape. It's just regular double stick tape. The last button that I had on my computer with double stick tape for several months. I took it off, I cleaned it. The double stick tape can leave a residue depending on what brand of double stick tape you use and how long it sits on there and stuff like that. So you do want to be kind of careful with your warranty and Apple and stuff. I'm not sure if they approve of adding such a small cosmetic modification to your computer. I haven't brought my computer to the Apple store and spoken to them about anything, so they haven't seen it on my computer. So just kind of do this at your own risk, and it might be worth it to just kind of pop it off before you go in if you have a Genius Bar appointment or anything. So I'll just put one piece of double stick tape on the bottom and just line it up with the bottom of the keyboard, the trackpad, and just press it down. And now you've got a button on your trackpad, and it won't pick up your thumb movements, but you can rest your thumb on it and use it like you did on the old MacBook Pros, and it looks pretty nice. And best part about it is that it's almost free, so if it gets messed up or you don't like it, you could just make a new one and it comes off as easily as it went on. You just pull it up, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more how-tos. The next one will be how to make a loop for a Canon 60D for less than $3. So thanks for watching.